Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for this.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Here's the kicker, Harrison Mevis, out to get us started. And off we go here in Atlanta. Bené Wanwu now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw first play with Penix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On play action, Penix. Quick throw here is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's complete. Bryce Ford-Wheaton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. He'll wind up getting close to 10 yards on 4th and 1.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Tight end going in motion here. On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Second down and 8. They bring the tight end in motion. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll be taken down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check.
They'll run with Robinson. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Looking to throw. It's Penix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Penix now off the bootleg. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, it's Williams. He keeps it himself. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last two plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Chicago. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. DJ Turner now to bring it back. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Ready? Panther 11.
Play action. It's Penix. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's a run. He is in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. A gain there of 27 yards.
Didn't take him long to get now to...
On the set.
Now a give on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Let's go now.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Williams going to keep it on the zone read.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have the Bears first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll get that complete to Donald Parham. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. They'll go again with Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Smash!
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down. They'll send their tight end left. First carry now for Ty Chandler. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up 1st and goal.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. On is Koo for the point after. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. So they'll try it again from 5 yards further back. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points,
that'll be intercepted. And the Falcons will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. He'll manage only a couple. Michael Hoyt is there to end the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3.
Trap 60. Come on. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Penix. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action here with Williams. he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's taken in. And he indeed picks up a Bears first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. Up the middle they go. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Bears. Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Bears move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is Turner. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. First and 10. They're going to go play action with Penix. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the Bears 45.
Slot man in motion left. On second down, here's Penix. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The tight end going in motion to the left. On third down, Penix. Now he'll air one out. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 2.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now Williams. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. That's quickly out wide for Kirk. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. It is 3rd and 10. Kirk is the motion man. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. And here's Bijan. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Let's go. Go, trap. Go, trap.
Here's Robinson. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On the set.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Set.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. And that is knocked away. Incomplete. Nice. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. They'll stick with him again. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll go with the counter to try to pick it up.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it, they are going to mark him short.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. The defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Kirk is the motion man. Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Off play action. Here's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Throwing again, Williams. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, here comes Wanwu. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They'll go again with Robinson. Inside the 30. And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Kirk is the motion man. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And he goes up top, looking for Komet. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Now a give up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here is 2nd and 7. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's second down.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Third and long. Here's Williams. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. That is hot. What a throw. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Chicago.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll run with Robinson. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. They motion the slot man left. On first down, it's Penix. He's going to take a shot down the field. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. It'll go down as an incompletion. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it's going to bring up a third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Here's first down.
Here we go, here we go. Check go.
Here's Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Now Penix to throw on second down. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance. So overtime coming up, not a playoff game. So a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. On the return, here comes Wanwu. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. Ready.
On the give, it's Robinson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 40-yard
Go,
line.
set. Check smash. Check smash.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by a couple of yards. We'll give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Now a first throw here in overtime. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A carry now for Chandler. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll run with Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. up second and 8.
Second down and 8. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Two minutes to go here in overtime. Greg and I back to search for a winner after this. 3rd and 6.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check out.
They're running here with Robinson. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Let's go. Go.
4th down, and here's Penix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off.
So the decision to go for it on 4th down pays off. Really well executed, nice job by the offense. But now you got to come away with a touchdown. You want to reward your coach for the aggressive decision-making by coming away with 6.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters. Able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.